my pizza. And I'm gonna be fulfilling some of my childhood dreams. With the cheese. Hello. Yes, this is what we're doing today. I'm going to be making a Lunchables pizza kit for the only reason being because I can. Because I'm an adult, I have my own house, I have my own job, I have my own money, and I can do what I want with it. And I chose to go to the store and get a Lunchables. And I'm going to be fulfilling some of my childhood dreams. Now, when I was in elementary school, and high school for that matter, but high schoolers didn't eat Lunchables, but when I was in elementary school, my mom would make my lunch for me and I could bring it to school. She did it the entire time that I was in school. I can count probably on the handful of times that I bought school lunch. And I'm very thankful that she did that. She got up early, she made my dad and herself some coffee, and then she made my brother and I lunch. And I would take my lunch to school and I would sit around all my friends and I would see them eating Lunchables. Well, some of them ate Lunchables, some of them ate school food, but I saw some of my friends eating Lunchables and I was so jealous and I always wanted to try them. I remember the kids, they would just rave about this stuff because it was so convenient, you know, it was just in this little box and that's all that their lunch was. And that's all they needed because it just was so darn good. As I got older, and, you know, kids stopped eating Lunchables on a daily basis, and when I got into high school and stuff, I would reflect back on my elementary school days. I would ask my friends that ate Lunchables, you know, what was it like? And they would say, you know, it's not as good as I remember it, especially the pizza one. One of my friends specifically told me this, and this is what stuck in my brain. Cold pizza just doesn't do it for me, that's what he said. And, CJ, if you're watching this, I believe that was you that said that to me. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. But anyway, that caught my attention when I saw this in the store because not only am I a fan of cold pizza, I also think that that could easily be fixed if you just stuck it in the microwave. And I believe there are multiple pizzas in this. I'm not really sure because I never ate them. But I'm going to be trying this today and seeing if it withholds my expectations or if it's like my friend CJ said and it wasn't as good as he remembers it being in elementary school. But for the sake of this experiment, if there are more than one pizza crusts in here, I'm going to eat one cold and then I'm going to stick one in the microwave and see if it makes a difference or not. I saw a bunch of different kinds of Lunchables in the store. You know, there's the pizza kind, there's the nacho cheese kind. I saw like a deli sub, like a mini deli sub Lunchable. And then there's like the Ritz crackers with the ham and the cheese that comes with the little Oreos on the side. There's a bunch of them. So if you want to see me try more of them, just let me know because this just looks fun. So without further ado, I'm going to open this up and see what's inside. And it comes with an Airhead candy. And then it also comes with a Capri Sun, which that's going to be really nice. Even if this pizza is a fail, I'll get to have a Capri Sun, which I know those are good. Being pepperoni that comes with this. Okay, here's my pizza. I don't even know if you can tell that. It's all the same color. There's the crust, and there are the two different kinds of cheeses, and then my warheads underneath my pizza crust. Okay, my first analysis. There's not a lot of cheese in here. Second analysis, there are 3 pizza crusts, so I can eat one cold. This kind of smells like pita bread. You know, like or not like a pita. I think it's a pita, that's what I'm thinking of. So I can do one cold and one hot, and then with the third one, I can do whichever one I prefer. Here's the Warheads candy, and it's a white mystery flavor. Not a big fan of Warheads, but we'll try that later when we're done with the pizza. I always remember there being pepperoni that comes with this. I think there's a cheese pizza Lunchable and then there's a pepperoni pizza Lunchable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I always remembered the kids that would eat the Lunchables would always put like a little pepperoni on it. And here's my sauce. And what I remember seeing kids doing is they would just peel this off and then just squeeze it on the crust and then put the cheese on and then eat it. I would get scissors and do this, but I'm not, because that's not how the kids across America eat Lunchables. They just eat it with their hands because what mom puts scissors in their kid's lunchbox? That's another thing. When I was in high school and I still brought my lunch to school, I would get like roasted by my friends for saying the word lunchbox or lunch pail because it just sounded like I was a little kid, you know. Oh, I brought my lunch pail. I'm like, what else is you supposed to call it? It's a lunch, it's either a box or a pail that you put your lunch in. But for me, there was really no other purpose for it, so that's what I called it, a lunch box or lunch pail. I didn't want to call it a lunch sack because I hate the word sack. Let's just begin making these friggin' Lunchable pizzas. Let me get in real close right here so you can see. That might be a lot of sauce. And also, I'm not going to use a knife to spread this sauce around. Oh, no. Because that's not what the kids in elementary school did. They would take this and the plastic part and they would just spread it around. They put a lot of sauce in this packet. Yeah, that sauce isn't very good. Okay, now I'm gonna pack it on with cheese. There's not a lot of cheese on these pizzas, or in these little containers. I don't know how I'm supposed to spread this across 3 pizzas. Gotta press the cheese down into the sauce so it doesn't fall off when I take my thumbnail picture. Ooh. Now the moment of truth, the taste test. Wait, gotta open up my juice box. Whew. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was a little underwhelming. It was kind of bland. I feel like it would have been better with a pepperoni or 2. But I would say that this is a good contender as a lunch, a non-nutritional lunch for a kid in elementary school. I probably wouldn't serve this to my kid just because it's kind of, you know. But let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I think it could be better if the sauce was warm and the cheese was squishier instead of just cold. Are there directions for this?
Flavor juice, drink, bloody concentrate, pizza crust, pizza sauce, mozzarella, pasteurized, prepared cheese product and pasteurized, prepared cheese product, and especially artificial flavored candy.
So I'm gonna make my second pizza. I think I'm gonna put, well, I feel like I could have used a little less sauce, but I feel like if it was warmer, I would enjoy it more because on my normal pizzas, I tend to like a lot of sauce. I don't know why they put this cheddar cheese in a smaller container. Like, what if a kid just really is feeling that cheddar cheese and he just has less of it than the white cheese? Mozzarella? So I put this in for 30 seconds. By the 14-second mark, like 14 seconds left, the cheese was already melted and the sauce was already bubbling. So if you decide to microwave this, 15 seconds is plenty of time. You don't need to microwave it for 30 seconds. And if you have a powerful microwave, probably just 10 seconds. Here it is all melted. Let me show you. Ooh, that looks so much better. That looks like an actual pizza. Oh my gosh, it is so much better warm. The cheese is actually melted. The dough is warm and so is the sauce. It's so much better this way. Still not great. And if you stuck that in my mouth while I was blindfolded, I still probably wouldn't think that it was the best pizza. Probably wouldn't even think that it was a pizza. I would just think that you stuck sauce and cheese on some toast. I honestly, to be completely honest, I didn't think it would make that much of a difference, but it totally did. It was so much better that way. If you're a kid and you have Lunchables, the pizza Lunchables at school, and you have access to a microwave, microwave that shit. I would give Lunchables, the pizza version, a thumbs up. You know, you get to assemble your own little pizza, you get to feel like a little Italian chef, like, ooh, look at me, my sauce and my cheese and my crust and my Capri Sun and woo-hoo. Like, you can do this with the cheese. Watch. With the cheese. So my first experience with the Lunchables was pretty good. I'm glad I went with the classic one first, the pizza one. Like I said, if you want me to try any other Lunchables, you can let me know which ones you want me to try. I have already tried the Ritz ham and cheese one. That one's pretty obvious. You just stick them on there. I mean, there's really nothing special about that one. But if you want me to do any of the other ones, like the deli sandwich one, I didn't even know that one existed. Maybe that one's a new one. Ooh. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, and all that jazz that YouTubers tell you to do at the end of their videos. I never know what to do after I say that.